Good morning. I wanted to take a quick video of the backyard to document some of the things that have been going on here and to keep a record for myself for next year. So I thought I'd share it with you guys too. So we'll just start here. We have nasturtiums, a lot of yarrow that I started from seed this year. And then this coneflower that I moved from up front. There's a lot of toppling over happening. I think next year I will probably cut them back while they're growing. The Chelsea chop, as they say. So that they don't get so tall and fall over. Over here we have lots and lots of pumpkins and watermelon growing. I actually let them have the whole raised bed because I just really want a good pumpkin this year, and I don't usually have luck with them, so I'm just trying to pretty much put all my focus on that. I have some dill growing here. That's from seed. All this mostly is from seed. And then we have some clearance shrubs over here. These hydrangeas were $4 from Lowe's, and then these were from Walmart for $3. They're looking a little not great, but they'll bounce back. They'll be good. Another nasturtium. We started this bed with strawberries in it, and then the pumpkins took over just about when the strawberries were done, so it was good timing. There's another pumpkin over here, but this one does not get enough sun. Little pieris. Okay. This herb spiral doesn't have a whole lot of herbs in it because this was a volunteer that I let grow. And it's taken over, obviously. There is some rosemary and this purple ball basil. Oh, I'm sorry, not purple ball. This is a blue spice basil that Baker Creek sent me free seed for, and it's beautiful. I'm just growing it as an ornamental. Looks kind of like salvia. I have parsley, chives. There's a really sad little basil over here. And then we have a chipmunk that has made its home in here, so the dirt is like almost all gone. But there's sage, rosemary, oregano. All right. They are starting to climb the arch here. That pleases me. This is a ruby slippers hydrangea that my mom got for me when she was visiting. And I love it. It's beautiful. It's supposed to have really nice fall color. I think I might move it because I think I don't really like where it is, but it's beautiful. This is my first oak leaf hydrangea. There's another pumpkin over here. Trying to turn it back to cover all this. Let's see. We'll just go back this way. Where we came from. I also have some African daisies in here that I grew from seed. Those are from Baker Creek as well. And so are the Queen Lime red zinnia, which it's beautiful. I kind of just wanted it to be a little bit brighter. It's very kind of dull. Doesn't look that dull on the video, but it is compared to some of the others that I have. These are falling over. This bed over here is a sad little bed. It had landscape fabric underneath it that I didn't know about, and nothing was growing well, so I started digging, found it, pulled it all up. Now things are starting to get better. This is an agastache that I grew from seed. It looks like it's just starting to bud up. I don't know if you can see. These are sugar star phlox from Baker Seed. These are annual phlox. You have more of that as well. More nasturtiums. This hydrangea, which just barely survived its move. Autumn Joy sedum. I love this plant. It will have beautiful fall color. Put that on both sides of the arch here. This is an is it amethyst superbena, proven winners. It's gorgeous. I think next year I will plant way more verbena and less pansy. I'm sorry, less petunia. This dahlia I got for $1 on clearance. There's a purple ball basil from Baker Creek Seed. They're so tiny. The leaves are so tiny. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that, but it's adorable. More coneflower. All this coneflower is from one plant that I split. Have a lot of ageratum that I started from seed. That's these little pom-poms. And they are in white, purple, and a darker purple. Here's another zinnia. I have a Jack B. Little pumpkin here that I'm hoping will take over and actually start putting on pumpkins right around September, so it should be perfect for fall, because that one's a little behind. This is a phlox. This is more of that blue spice basil. These are lavender that my mother-in-law got me. Growing really well now. More ageratum, and there's a royal velvet petunia in there. And more yarrow. I grew a lot of yarrow from seed. I had something like 33 plants or something. More nasturtiums. These hydrangea I got on clearance at Walmart for $3, and the tag only said hydrangea. I think they might be the annual hydrangea that I've been hearing about, because I've never seen a hydrangea grow this way. If you see. But I am sort of new to gardening, so I don't know if, I mean, I've never seen that happen, but. And then I have a Virginia creeper that's just creeping up here. We have a lot of it growing on the property. It's very easy to pull, and I like the way it looks, so I don't care. It's my house and I can do what I want. More yarrow over here. And an ivy here that I'm just gonna have grow on here and no further. Over here there's more sugar star phlox. This is fallen over, but underneath it I have rock cress. This is a weed that I grew from seed. I had grown a lot of it, but this one really just took off. It hasn't flowered yet. I think it's a biennial. I don't know that much about it. I'll have to look it up, but I like it. That's another ageratum. A morning glory. I planted a morning glory a couple years ago up here on the fence. and this is a volunteer this year. They reseed a lot. I don't mind. It's pretty. These are poppies. I did a terrible job growing poppies. These are creamy peony poppy from Baker Creek. I overseeded them. You see how they're all wonky, and then they got just like infested with pests, and I kept spraying them off, but I don't know what it is about this plant. They just like it. These are jigsaw peppers. These are actually volunteers from last year. I had them in the raised bed, so someone must have pooped them here. Little boxwood baby. I got a ton of boxwood babies this year from my boxwoods in the front. This is bee balm. I have it elsewhere as well. It looks like it's just gonna start blooming soon. That I grew from seed also. There's a jigsaw in there. More ageratum. There's a pumpkin creeping, and then we have tomatoes and corn, some sunflowers in there, pecan. Another yarrow that is falling over. These cosmos are beautiful. Next year I want to plant them more cosmos and thickly. I love the way they look really tight together. Very pretty. Okay, back over this way. This is the fairy garden. We redid this lighthouse into a fairy house. I have alyssum here. There's a hardy geranium that just went out of bloom. And then these zinnia, which I want to say are from Walmart, I think, the seeds. And they're so much brighter. I like them. There's another Jack B. Little here that hopefully will take over this arch. And there's a spirea in here. Down here, there are some more of the rock cress, but they just haven't filled in like that other one. Here's a little one here. There's a little one that's kind of dying. This is a false holly. And I just like, it's whimsical, it's evergreen. It's not too big. It's adorable. Over here I have all salvia and lavender in here. But I don't think this is the best spot for them. So next year, let's shift some things around. These ones are from seed. Very pretty. And then this lavender was given to me by my mom. I cut it back this year, but I also took propagations from it and made these other ones. So I'm just happy they took. Sunflower over here, there's a little lilac. Some more cosmos, more ageratum. I grew some hollyhocks, but it didn't go that well. I don't want to talk about it. We did have peas growing up this trellis, but they're done. And I haven't put anything else in there yet. This is only part sun over here. This little rhododendron that we put in, just eventually it'll grow up big and provide some privacy. All my hostas have holes in them. We have terrible slugs. This hydrangea loves its spot. Beautiful. All these little boxwoods are babies from the front. Same with the lilacs. So lots of free plants this year. This pumpkin. These ones that are planted back here, they probably won't produce, but I like to just throw them in anywhere. This is a dappled willow. I got 2 of those for $3 each at Walmart on clearance. This area stays really wet, so it's perfect for them. Another lilac. And this azalea that I moved this year loves its new spot. I really need to fill in this area. This is a variegated boxwood that I actually got on Amazon. I got it like way back in September, and I kept it inside. And it smells a little bit like cat pee, but it is beautiful, and I love it, and I'm happy that it lived. And I think it was only like $16, something like that. Coleus, I got a plant on clearance at Lowe's. It was like a hanging basket for $6. I got 5 different Coleus plants out of it. This is a Rose Creek Abelia. I'm going to move pretty much all this stuff. It's not getting enough sun. This is phlox with really bad powdery mildew. Look at that. Right. Shed. These are the rest of the coleus that were in that hanging basket. And then these hostas I had to move from the front because they got eaten by deer. And I didn't want it up there anyway. And then some more little baby boxwoods. Let's swing around. Alright, I guess that's about it. We'll just end up in the front where it looks prettiest. Here, I'll show you my favorite pumpkin so far is this one. I'm gonna baby it. All right. And that's it. Bye-bye.